Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Scorn running on Series X. Alright, that's right, we're in the middle of splitting this poor big guy open. Oh, running, running! What? Oh. There's so many of them. What the heck? I've only got so many bullets. Okay, so does that mean I need to go right instead? I think that's what that means. Or I need to pet my cat. One of those two. Okay, that's right. Make our first little incision in this big guy. Sorry, buddy. But I think you grew over this machine that we made. I'm pretty sure you're a trespasser. Okay. Hi. Yeah. I think I'm just kind of understanding why it's called Scorn. Like, you definitely don't have any, any empathy. I mean, your character just goes around and does whatever it takes to get the, to accomplish whatever his goal is, which we're not really even sure of what that is. We just know that he's in a rush to do it. Those. Okay, got a pathetic number of health nodes. Number 2. I wish there was a more polite way to do this, but like I said, I have a feeling I'm not really the good guy in this story. I do have a certain malice about me, that's for sure. Running out of bullets too. I don't have the key. Need a new key. Which is not this way. Same thing here. I mean, I kind of hate running through this game because, you know, it's just like the artwork's so cool, the world is so cool that you don't want to really rush by it. But at the same time, you know, we need to get a job done here. Oh. It's a little parasite not behaving himself. Huh? Okay, starting to grow more around us. That's not great. Okay, and then we have this puzzle. I am missing some pieces. Get a new gun. New gun means new ammo. Kind of a satisfying little crunchy sound. It all sounds like we're either squishing mayonnaise or crunching on celery sticks. Oh, what am I stuck on? What? I'm stuck on something. Gotta hate the combat. But I also don't like games where I have to conserve absolutely every single piece of ammo. I mean, that's not the kind of gamer I am. I don't find that particularly enjoyable. And that's definitely what this game is. Okay, now I gotta deal with two little bastards. Seemed like that one was returning to its hovel, but there was definitely one coming in that was I was gonna have to deal with. Oh, hey, wait, hi. Keeping an eye on me, huh? Don't worry, I'm just killing everything around me. Not you, though. Not yet. Okay, I have to preserve my ammo, because you don't get shit for ammo in this game. And while you can avoid one or two fights here and there, there's definitely going to be portions of the game where you can't avoid a fight. Yeah, can you see me? Oh, of course you're coming this way. Hi. Are you gone? Sneak up over here then. Hopefully I don't have to go that way and mess with him. Okay, new key. Well, same key, but new light. Level 2 key. Or level 5? I don't know. There's that big guy. Do I need to go over there? That's the question. I'm hoping not. Hoping I don't need to go over there. No, completely empty. Empty. Well, not empty, but I already have what I need. Man, with as many times as you're like shoving something into something else, I'm actually surprised this thing doesn't require you to shove it into some bizarre looking, finger holes. It actually works wirelessly. Oh, great. Time to run. No, thank you. Whoops. See you later, loser. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just constantly wants to remind me that he's there. Okay, can I avoid combat? That's what I want to do, is avoid combat. Because the combat stinks. I'm super frail. And everything has like pinpoint accuracy. Uh-oh. One's the big one. Not that one. I don't know what freaking direction I need to hit for the big gun. It's not left or right, obviously. Great, so if you need ammo, you have to go to some place where you'll have to use your ammo. Oh, see, I hit right last time and it didn't give me the shotgun. It gave me the single shot. What the heck, game? That's what I thought. I thought hitting right on the D-pad would give me the shotgun, and then up comes the single shot. Okay, don't want to mess with you quite yet. Three-point flanks, huh? Well, that's not great. Ooh, more health. Wait, did that not give me anything? Okay. I wish it wasn't like a red bar. I actually have a hard time seeing that color very well. So I'm never actually sure how much health I have. Okay, what's over here? Actually, don't I need to drop something on? Yeah, this isn't open yet. Hmm. Hi. I do not have any good news for you. Especially for what I'm aiming to do here. Yeah, that was me. Kind of caught me. I know, he's still threatening it, but he's not doing anything. He's just a big presence. It makes you feel uncomfortable. Once again, I am equipping the weapon, which I didn't think... I didn't actually want to switch to. It doesn't seem real consistent on what weapon belongs in what slot. Like when I'm using this weapon... Okay, it's the big one. Left does what? Left gets me the melee weapon. Up gets me a single shot. Okay, hopefully that doesn't change for some stupid reason. Okay, is the peanut gonna come after me here? Again, I would love some more ammo. For a game that forces me into combat situations, I would certainly love to have more of the things that help me in combat. Why are you here? What? Oh, okay. There's one behind me. That's nice. Where did he come from? Spawns out of nowhere. Am I playing Doom 3? Dude, these little peanut snipers. So annoying. So annoying. And that thing can shoot you from so far away. Like so ridiculously far. And it's just a little peanut enemy. Okay, I gotta remember it's gonna generate some monster behind me. Again, I wish I could just run from these. I don't like the fact that I have to fight these things. These guys are gonna come out again? They are. It's like, you don't need to fully load it, man. Your life is in danger. Just, you know, maybe step it up a little faster, huh? I still gotta go in there and hit the switch or something, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, there's one on that side too. This one. for that. Hi. Oh, is there another big guy up here? There might be. Nope. Okay, good. You know, it does make me wonder. I mean, most of this area is metallic, and it seems like all of the flesh is not really part of the structure. Like, I wonder if this is just some out of control growth from this guy. You know, I mean, this guy's actually built on top of the machine we're trying to free. So I wonder if he's like just something that invaded the area. I don't know. There's no lore in the game. I mean, it's not like you're reading anything. All the clues you have are basically what's in front of you and what you can see. I think so far the game's only had like, what, 2 cutscenes? One in the first part of the game where you had your little flash forwards. And then I think basically every time you finish a chapter there's a little cutscene, but not like a story cutscene, just a transition cutscene. Okay, so I already did this one, because this one's like the super narrow one for some reason. Yeah. Okay. So now we gotta find a way to get to the other side. So we can raise the other platform. Oh, I have my key. Yeah. Okay, do we have to find any peanuts? I hope not. I can hear them though. Hold on a minute. Okay, sorry about that random call to go vote for a candidate I don't know about and probably wouldn't support. Oh, you. God, I wasted a shot. The way this game is, it's worth restarting just if you miss a shot. Because you're bound to need that bullet someplace else. Yeah, seems like all the fleshy bits shouldn't be here. Like, all this machinery doesn't really seem to be designed around all the flesh around here. I mean, this guy's a great example. It's like, every time I open a door in this facility, it rips his body apart. These smaller puzzles, I think, are really, really good. That first block moving puzzle was just terrible. Oh, well, what's going on? I can't move. Well, it doesn't seem all that happy with what I've done. Can't say I blame him. I have three holes open in him. What's going on? Oh. Did I just kill our big friend? Who was really not causing us any harm? He was just existing. Probably for like hundreds of years before we waltzed in here and started slashing him up. Where the heck are we now? I see pods here. Better keep the gun ready. Seems like something is going to jump us here soon. Oh, did we go upwards? Oh, is that him? I think we may have split him open off the top. Oh, look at this. It's just desolation. I mean, really, that's like an incredibly good use of fog. You know, you see just enough. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Is it my parasite friend? It is. What are you doing, dude? Oh, now stuff's growing out of my legs. Great. Becoming a damn tree man. Alright, well. Fingers in again. Not to like switch tracks or anything? No. You gotta wonder about this world and why everything looks like a ribcage, you know? Like, why is that? Why was that the design choice? Ribcage and intestines. Oh, this machine, you know, these machines are surprisingly resilient. I mean, things are crumbling apart, but, you know, if there was any people left to do maintenance, then this stuff would probably be in better shape. Or not, I don't know. It seems like the whole planet is decaying. Oh, what's this? Got some slightly clearer skies. Okay, watch that first step, huh? That's a doozy. Yeah, what exactly happened to the people of this world? I mean, there's like incubation stations that seems like they create people, create us. But it's not like a lot of people. Like that wall that we burst out of. I mean, how many of those eggs that we came from hatch? It doesn't seem like a lot. It seems like every couple hundred years, maybe one comes out of there. I mean, because when we came out of that egg, I mean, there was significant damage to the place, and unless damage on this planet happens, you know, at a much quicker rate than what would happen in our world, say. Oh, geez. Okay. Somebody derailed. Okay. And now we're getting into the more Giger-esque imagery, I see. Strangely enough, not full of penises, but certainly some vagina-like imagery. Some penises. Nowhere near as many as Giger had in his art. But this is like Cronenberg and Giger, like I said, Del Toro, kind of all mixed into one. Either way, it's super impressive. I mean, look at this place. It's all exposed to the open. I wonder if... this is just the way it is? Like all the heavy dust in the air and everything. Oh, hey, they worship Jason. They're horror game fans, I see. God, this place is so crazy. Okay, we have imagery of pregnancy. See, so there are females in this world. I mean, they're just not here right now. I mean, wonder if they if they get birthed at an even lower rate than the males do, or maybe they're oh, see, because here's that machine, right? that machine that we kind of destroyed with that first character that covered us in all that goop. So that machine does make more people. Seemed like it was malfunctioning though. I wonder if we would have left that alone if more finished people would have come out of there. I mean, I think that first character kind of mucked up the works there and hit the overload switch. Yeah, oh yeah, that's very Giger right there. So fascinating. Oh, okay. This is like the Hall of Reproduction, I guess. Kind of like a tribute to it, I suppose. But we saw those machines in someplace not here, though, so we can assume that the reproduction doesn't happen here. It happens in that last facility where we're in. So that's where the machine was, or maybe that first building we were in. That's where the machine was, with that other character. So it seems that characters either get born from one of those machines, or they get born outside, like our character, and then they have to make their way. They have to go on a pilgrimage to reach this place. Because our character is not a stranger to this place. Like, as soon as he was born, he kind of knew how the machines worked and what he needed to do. So he's familiar with the world. So he's a native of the world. He's not like wasn't kidnapped and brought here. That's so cool. I mean, only Doom Eternal, I think, looks comparable to this, just in terms of like really alien architecture. Oh, wow. Oh, that guy's compensating, huh? Well, I guess he doesn't need to. He's pretty impressive. Although he does have a slug penis. So this must be chapter 5 or 6. I think this might be chapter 5. Huh. Okay, what's going on here? Got a light here. What's this supposed to be? This is somebody sitting on top of this. Got 2 females here, I think. That's the male. What's the thing up there represent? Somebody taking a poop on his head. And that's the only imagery I see. Oh, look at this. Oh, spiral staircase. So we're going to need to go down there at some point in time, huh? Is this a pressure plate? What is this? Are like two of those embryos? Okay. Do I need that? I guess I do. hear something that sounds like something talking. What's this? Oh. It's a key? It looks like it's half full. Look at this. It's just so crazy how good this game looks. Got some light there. I mean, for having like a muted color palette, which I don't generally prefer. I mean, it just feels like the whole game is airbrushed. Oh, this doesn't look good. What's going on here? What the heck is this? Oh, finally a health station. It's gonna fill me up? No, of course not. Okay, where there's a health station, there's bound to be combat. Yeah. My least favorite thing in this game is the combat. If there was no combat in this game, I think I'd certainly rate it much higher. Which I know is sort of a taboo for people developing a game, especially when there's enemies against you. You know, you either make a game with no combat, that's all puzzles and is a walking sim, or you make a game with no combat, but it's a stealth game and it's a hiding sim. Oh, what's going on here? Which is my least favorite. I mean, if you're going to make a horror game, then I do want you to give me a weapon. I mean, maybe don't make the combat this sucky, but you know, it's also kind of a tradition to have sucky combat in a horror game. It's a bad tradition, but it is a tradition. I have ammo too. Oh god. Do I need to reload anything? That means I also need to conserve my shots. Alright, well, yeah. Pick this guy up. Hello, sir. You look like you belong in there. Here we go. A little cradle for you. You okay? Oh, okay. Well, maybe that wasn't. Anybody notice that? You didn't see nothing out there. Okay, well... Oh, wait, what? Is this a pressure plate? Oh, it is. Huh. Okay, let's grab this guy. I'd find some little place to put you too as well. Obviously not there. Oh wait, now I can, wait, what? Now I can grab them? That wasn't letting me before. Okay, here, you can go a little Betty by here. I'm gonna hide the evidence of some very, very tragic thing that totally happened before I got here. Oh yeah, I found it. I found this here, like this. Oh, there's a new one. Okay, well, can I, all right. Oh, it goes in here. Oh, it's like a little waste disposal unit. Oh. Is that where the red stuff comes? It is where the red stuff comes from. Okay. All full up. You know what that reminds me of is the original Dune. You know, and the Baron with his little living juice box. If you want to give somebody flowers, what better way than to have it spring from their face? It's empty. Okay, well, I need to fill it up. Alright, well, there, I happen to know of a place that has at least one little jar of juice I could get. Hey, you know what? I think we need to explore a little bit more. Right, because we haven't really seen much. And it did give me a crap load of ammo, so that probably means I have to fight something. And you know how much I love combat in this game. Oh, God. Alright, well. And you know, this game doesn't have like the worst combat in the world. But it's certainly not fun, what they do have. I mean, it is basically a puzzle game, and I just kind of think that they should have stuck with puzzles and started trying to rope combat into here. Oh, what's this? Oh, what? Just another pressure plate? What? Oh, okay, yeah, well, I've been sticking my hands into things all the time now. Oh, geez. I mean, I guess it's a good thing I heal fast. Alright, what is the point of that again? So I got something here maybe I work with, and got something here. Got something here, yes. Oh, look at this. Kind of a mural here. Alright, so we've got female, right? Pregnant female and a male. Got this head. Hey, isn't that our friend the parasite? Isn't this thing that's around us right now? Oh, so this is a normal thing? I'm supposed to have this on me? It seems like it's killing me, though. Yeah, it's like that thing bridges the gap between the male and female. Oh. Oh. What's going on here? These guys are all... The brains are everywhere. Well, these guys are definitely big brained. I mean, that is a lot of brains. That is more brains than certainly in humans. I mean... You know, our massive brains does not equal this. I mean, how far down in the body does the brain extend to have this much mass? Okay. Yeah, boy, that was really unusual. And another mural here. So, cocoon birth. Yeah, that's like something grabbing the eyes and the heart. And there's the reproduction. Yeah, so reproduction here. Just like I don't really get it. Are these both? No, no, one's male and female. It looks like men and women can birth. Right? Although there still has to be intercourse that happens. But it looks like either one can give birth. I don't know about this whole brain thing, though. Not really a whole lot of clues on the brain thing. Anything down here? Oh, okay. Endless pit. Alright, so... Well, it's not a very big building. This is actually probably the smallest building in the whole game. Alright, let's go get our juice, shall we? Although there's only one of those little capsules left, so I still need to find another capsule somewhere. So I can get my living juice box. Like the original Dune. Alright. I guess it's time, my friend. Okay. Well, hopefully this will be easy. I just don't smash it right now? Oh, this one seems pissed. Oh, ow, okay, yeah. Well, I guess I probably deserve that. What? Oh, we're in a boxing match? Oh, yeah, wow, okay. Alright, need a gun. Weak spot? Ooh, no, nope. Nope, you got a pretty good punch though. Oh, I see a little glowy red part. Okay, glowy red part. So, we have to wait for him to reload. Sorry, that looked like a ball sack hit. Now it's protected. Alright. Yeah, shoot your shot. Can I get it now? But I can't get too close. Oh yeah, he just always finds his way to me. The combat in this game. God, it sucks. This just sucks so bad. You are not a very limber person. Of course, you're basically a walking skeleton, so, you know, I guess it sort of makes sense. I should try the shotgun. Seems like I need more power. Okay, don't get too close. That's the lesson of the day here. Shots you got in your shooter there. 9? Yes. Okay, so you're reloading. Okay, so I'm going to give you 9 shots and then hit the red ball sacks. Ball sack on each side, like 6 shooter ball sacks. Guess that's where all the power is. Just like human men. Oh, you didn't expose your thing. No. There. Oh, okay. May I need to go to the front? Oh, there's... Are these spare parts for you? Is that what those are? Well, you ain't getting my spare parts, buddy. I mean, maybe. That's a heck of a shot, let me tell you. Okay, I screwed that one up. I need to get him out in the open instead of that little corner there. Pulse X? No? Pulse X. What are you doing now? Is this like the Guardian 8 fight in Sekiro? Or he comes back after he's after you think he's dead. Come on, you buddy. Oh, ooh, his weapon, huh? Give me that thing. Ah, no, okay, well, yeah. So you have a feeling of ownership. Oh no. Ugh. Okay, yeah, this keeps happening a lot to me, I see. Oh, okay, you're guarding your little belly now. Okay, so I gotta get your hand free. Do you still have to reload? Come over here. Bring your hand. We have a short window for that. Oh, okay. Oh, time for the juice box. I got the BFG. Okay, it's underslung. Alright, juice box. Alright, time to make the Kool-Aid. Oh, there's something here. Well, okay, my hand's kind of full. You actually need to see this happening. Couldn't that be like a dark piece of glass over that? I guess some people want to see how the sausage is made. Okay, so I still need another juice box. So there must be another one in here somewhere. Uh-oh. What? Oh, my little friend getting... Oh, uh-oh. Something here? No? Oh, okay. I don't have another little... I don't have another little guy to make any juice with. There was a place for one, so there's one around. Right? Because this looks like it holds 3. Can't use any of those. How about this? Score! Oh. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I have insurance for that. Is this a 4-shotter? Uh-huh, okay, well... Got just the place for you, my friend. Oh, how do we load you up? Oh, there's another one here. Okay. I wonder why I just don't break it right here. Like, why do I wait for this thing to wake up? See, I was prepared for that one. Alright, same thing, huh? You can try to protect yourself? Should need to reload. Come closer. Oh, you're not as nimble as the other guy. Oh ho ho ho! It's another guardian ape. There's no way this guy's... okay, well, maybe not. Why do I even have to put him in the machine? I mean, I'm just gonna put him in the juice box. Okay, well. This world's ruby red grapefruit is certainly different than our world's. Yeah, well, what about the little feet there? Okay. Taken care of. Ah, look at that. All filled up. Oh, this thing is not allowing me to change weapons. Oh, that thing's like grown into this whole arm. Alright, well, I guess no jacking off tonight. Oh. Oh, screwed up my hands. This is one nasty parasite. Can I even hold my little jar? No, I can't. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's nothing here. Really? I'm kind of happy it doesn't let you just, like, fall. Oh. Wait, I can hold it. So why can't I... Right, okay. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, I'm not holding it. Oh, my little buddy there is holding my ammo. Uh-huh, okay. Well... I never did use this. I wonder what this is for. Oh, hey, here's this little... I mean, maybe this is why that They give you a little stabby hand action. Oh, okay. That seemed like that worked. Oh, I'm hurting. Oh no. Oh, that goes back fast. Okay. Well, I have a limited amount of time to do this. To do anything. Ah, that would make sense. I was like, you only got a couple seconds. How are you supposed to run over and... Oh, wait, what's this? This is new. Okay. I can't use my key because my parasite has my hands all bound up. What is this? Oh. Well. Okay, so it's a running puzzle. We have to use the machine. Then... Oh, hey, I have enough lights for this one. Eugene. Oh, nah, I have to use the hand thing again. Okay, so it's obvious that these parasites are part of this, life cycle. I mean, they have machines specifically to get rid of the parasite's effects, however briefly. So I guess I'm supposed to be infected by this? It seems like that's the case. Okay, so I got this, and then I need to run over and get more health. Oh, that's actually kind of bad news. That means I had to fight something. It's giving me more health. To open this door. Is that going to be enough time to run from there? Is there another hand stabby machine around here somewhere? Oh, look at this. Guy's just chilling. It seems like the hand stabber is far away. Is there one here? There's one here. Right? Yeah, so if I run here all the way across and I use my new key, I should be okay. That or I have to go around the corner. Yeah, this hurts both of us, buddy. I don't know what you're screaming for. Oh, look at that statue. I'm assuming that's the male. There's no, like, pregnant belly. Have I been down there? Well, the scale of this place is really cool. Everything's just so gigantic. But like, we're tiny little people. Why did we build this big? We're just like the size of a normal human. Yeah. Okay. I can't use that machine. Can I use this? I think I can use this. Alright, where's my hand stabber? I gotta look at it every single time. Oh, did that just happen? Yeah, this is like the 4th time we've done this, buddy. No. Oh, it's too far. I think this is too far too. I don't think I'll be able to run all the way over here and hit that machine. I need another machine that's closer. You know, what exactly happened to you? So there's a hand stabber here. And there's a hand stabber over here. I use this one. Nope, can't use it. Okay, so I don't have any need to come here anymore. So I use this hand stabber, then I have to go here. God, I wish I could jump. Go over here. Seems like it's too far. This is like way closer. Alright, let's try this again. We'll go straight ahead instead. Otherwise I can't take a turn. Okay, that one actually lasted a little longer. Oh, dude, really? That's so rude. Oh. Okay. What's this? Oh, this is above me. Oh, that's the back of my head. Yeah, this is the first character. This is the one who broke that birth machine. You've been the one causing me trouble. Okay, that would explain why you had that weapon too. Alright, well. Here, get off me, jerk. Yeah, see, these have to be part of the life cycle. I mean, there's a machine specifically to take care of your hand if you get infected by one of these, and then there's a machine specifically to get rid of, to remove it from your body. Oh, does that mean my weapon's gone? Oh, that does, doesn't it? Hey, hey, drop your weapon. Yeah, you don't need that thing. Well. Can't say I'm gonna miss him. Oh, I'm hurting. I'm like holding on to my guts. Okay, I don't imagine I'm gonna be walking around then. Or am I gonna be running around? Need to find a doctor. Well, I do have a free hand now. Hopefully my guts don't spill out while I'm doing this. Oh, is this out the front? It is. Oh, okay. Wait, do I want to be out here like this? Oh, I don't actually think I want to be here. I mean, I'm too hurt to just go wandering around. Yeah, I don't know why the YouTube stream is so messy. The YouTube stream is actually supposed to be at 60 frames. And the Twitch stream doesn't support 60 frames, so that's why it's 30 frames, but it's much clearer. Like, I don't know why specifically YouTube is kind of not been good for streaming. At least for this game. This game, I mean, it really messes with the YouTube algorithm because of all the alpha effects. All the fog just basically throws YouTube for a loop. Oh, do I have to walk? I have to take the long way around. Do any of these things help me? No? It's my little stabby hand thing, which I don't need anymore. I think, right? Yeah, I don't need that anymore. Here's this thing, which I've never used. Alright, I guess we're walking around the long way. Yeah, I even have the YouTube stream at a much higher bit rate. I mean, this is only going at 8 megabits per second, and the YouTube stream is, I think I have that at like 18 or 20 megabits per second, and still, like, the resolution, the clarity just isn't as good for whatever reason. Just with this game, though. Seems like other games are fine, but this game is just like I said, it gives YouTube a hard time. Okay, so I don't need to go here. Alright, well, I guess we're taking a long walk. While I'm completely injured, my guts hanging out of my stomach. My weapon's gone. Well, I did get rid of that parasite. But that parasite seems like it's part of the life cycle, so I really was supposed to have that thing, but does that mean that part of the life cycle is that parasite takes over? But I don't see, like, The only reference to the parasite is that one mural. But there's definitely a reference to it, so, I mean, I guess this was supposed to happen this way. I'm hurting. Oh, what little jerk. Why do you have to bust my guts open? Yeah, I don't have to walk around back inside, looks like. There's no place else to go. There's nothing out there for me. I have this canister of red grapefruit juice. Oh boy, if you're motion sick, this game is not for you. At least not this part of it. Thankfully, it doesn't affect me, but yeah, anybody watching on the stream, you have to look away a couple times. Yeah, I wish I was these guys. You guys are in a much better position than I am. Okay, what is going on here? Oh. Yeah, I thought Metamorphosis was about as existential as you could get with a game released this year, but yeah, this one takes the cake. I mean, Metamorphosis was literally Kafka, and this, I still don't know what's going on here. Okay, well, I need to deposit my my grapefruit juice. It was all the way down here. Oh no! Well, I took the wrong direction. This game is a really uneven experience. Like, the sound and the art are just incredible, and the fact that they could get this to run at 60 frames is really an Unreal Engine 4, right? I mean, that is amazing. You know, minimal of the typical texture loading that you get. I mean, basically, it only happened like 1 or 2 times after we died and had to reload real level, holding our little bundles of red grapefruit. Other than that, I mean, it's been solid. Then you hear about like Gotham Knights only running at 30 frames, and one of the designers like going off on Twitter about how they couldn't get that game to run at 60 frames if you wanted all the effects. But like, look at this. I mean, this is just like a very small Serbian team. I mean, not with the millions of dollars of development like Gotham Knights has. Okay, I got my juice box. Gonna give this girl a nice flower on her face. Whoop! Whoop! We're going up. We're going up. What are we doing now? Oh. Oh, they're alive now. Yeah, well, they're both female. Right? They're both pregnant. Right? Yeah. It's twins. Although I think from what we understood from the mural is that the males and the females can both give birth. I mean, maybe that's why they have 2 bodies here, in case one didn't make it, I guess. What does this remind me? I think this sort of reminds me of Condemned, with the brains kind of spilling out everywhere. going on here? Oh, well, again, they're having a much better time than I am. Okay, so what is this mural? This is... so something with a... something cutting? We got skulls. There's that purple brain stuff everywhere. I'm assuming that represents reproductive. It's a girl humping a heart or something, or embryo? I don't know. Alright, let's use this thing. Oh. Okay. Oh no, it's closing. Oh, I can't run. Oh man, what the heck? It's pressure. There's a pressure plate here. Oh, I need another character. Oh, that's why there's two characters. Okay. You know, they could have just designed this particular gate to just use one character. I mean, what if something happened to the other character? What's going on here? Oh, this is where I get my my little left-handed stabby thing. My data port. Okay. It's kind of making sense. These guys are newborn, so they're not going to have that data port. So one of them has to get the data port installed. And, oh, I just missed this thing. And then the other one can sit on the pressure plate. Well. Again, I seem to know how this stuff works, so I'm born into this world knowing how this machinery works. Or I guess maybe I could have just figured it out by looking at everybody else. Is that... oh, ooh, okay, well, oh, it's a milking machine. Yeah, alright. Won't stop till it gets 20 gallons. Hi. Hi, okay. Well, you look friendly. Oh, there's that guy with a knife. What? Okay. Oh, well, that's a little rough surgery. No anesthetic, huh? What is it doing? It's clearly not trying to fix me. Oh, alright. No, like the Hannibal Lecter bot. Oh. It's hooking me up to the brain internet. Oh, okay. Now I'm aware. Oh, I'm in one of the bodies. Well, that's an awkward feeling. Waking up 9 months pregnant. Wasn't much of a honeymoon. Switch. How do I switch? Okay, X button. Okay, well, I have a two-person puzzle going on here. What's going on? Can you use them? Yeah, see, I mean, I know how all this stuff works. Oh, well, maybe not. What am I doing now? Why did I attach that thing to myself? Oh. What? I seem to be self-harming myself. Why would I have that arm on me if this is what it's gonna do? It just keeps stabbing me. Okay, well obviously this is not gonna get the little arm port thing. This one's gonna have to stand on the pressure plate. Yeah, I don't get it. Why would I take this arm and do this to myself? Just to give me like some sensation, make sure I don't miss, so I don't like maybe succumb to the little brain network maybe. I don't know how that's gonna help. I guess maybe if you drift too far off, then you'll just be like the rest of these guys, just hanging out, chilling. Can I get the other arm? Nope. Alright, let's get our data port. Oh, this one doesn't like dig into my... This one doesn't like dig into my flesh and make me bleed. Must be something about how these bodies work. I wonder if that machine is not meant for us. Like that's why it's like digging into our flesh. But this one seems like it's like made for us. So it gets installed a lot cleaner. This arm. Just step right through here. And then we get our little buddy here with us, huh? Can we run over there? Run. Run. No. No. We're gonna leave him behind just like we left behind that first character. That hasn't been really successful for us. The first character came back and tried to possess our body. I have a feeling that other one's not going to be too happy about that either. Oh, what is going on here? Some sort of weather anomaly? Oh, I'm slowing down. I can't believe my brain cord is still okay. Like I haven't snapped off my brain network cord. No. Okay. Okay, that's my perspective. Oh, what are you doing here? Why didn't we kill this guy? But again, I mean, he's part of the life cycle, though. So isn't he supposed to be here? I mean, he's actually at the... well, probably not. I mean, this guy's all messed up. I think this one's a defective model. Because on the mural, he's like in between the two men and women as part of the evolution. So it seems like he's not supposed to be doing this. Or he is supposed to be doing this? I don't know. were so close to... Well, I don't know if that going through there was necessarily a good thing, though. I mean, it doesn't seem like... It seems like it's just breaking you apart. I mean, those statues are slowly disintegrating. That was a little awkward. I mean, is it a good thing to walk through that portal? Like that, it seems like you just get destroyed in some... or atomized or something. Okay, I'm in here, so the thing's taking me over. Does that mean I'm not conscious anymore? What a jerk, huh? It was so close. Even with all my guts hanging out, you know, I was almost gonna make it. But what about all the other people that are plugged into that network? Why can't they just come in here and take one of those bodies over? You know? Just unplug them and get them to take one of the two bodies. I got questions, and this game doesn't provide answers. It's very European. Oh, you don't even get credits, huh? Okay. What happens if we continue? Continue where we left off. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I'm clipped through something. I'm clipped through the door. That's pretty funny. Oh god, you turn like super slow. Oh, okay, so it's... So it's not a different ending. I thought for sure you just do this and you get a different ending. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, I guess that's the end? Wow, that's really abrupt how it ends. But again, very European. I mean, here, they can't bother to have credits at the end of the game, so here's the credits. Alright, so that was Scorn. And this one is running on the Series X. So if you have a Game Pass subscription, this is part of that subscription, so you don't have to pay anything additional to play this outside of the subscription cost. Outside of that, it's also available on PC. I think it's still on sale on Steam for like $35, unless you want the deluxe edition, which comes with the art book. I think that's $50, if I remember right. So yeah, this is a very fascinating game. I can't say this is like... I can't say this is a bona fide hit. I mean, in terms of visuals and sound, yeah, I mean that's you know, unlike anything that we've played this year. This is incredibly unique. But in terms of actual gameplay, I mean, the actual game is probably a little below average. You've got that very first block sliding puzzle, which is incredibly frustrating. It takes a long time to do that puzzle, and especially since there's no instructions in the game, so you just have to figure out stuff just by trying it. And if you're a gamer for a long time, then you might recognize that block sliding puzzle. Like it might come to you. But you know, if you're not a gamer, or if you haven't had a lot of experience with games and puzzles and how they work, then that might just completely baffle you, and you may not return to the game. So, and it doesn't feel like the rest of the game either. That first part where you're solving that puzzle. I mean, the rest of the game has puzzles, but not like one that was really dragged out. So it seems like that first part of the game was just like made at a different time in its development, and then later on they made like more balanced puzzle and exploration, and they just left the first part of the game in there. That's what it feels like. And then when you get to the second part of the game, when you get to chapter 2, things are better. The puzzles are not as annoying. They don't take as long. They just require you to travel from certain points and activate certain items. A little bit more typical of a game, a horror puzzle game. And then you kind of get to the combat, which is not great. The weapons are really heavy, so everything is very measured. Shooting is measured and reloading is measured. You have a very limited amount of health in the entire game and a very limited number of shots. So if you're not a particularly good aim, or if you just have some bad luck in the combat, then you could easily get to a point where you can't recover, right? So if you are really, really bad at shooting, then yeah, you might actually just run out of ammo before you can complete the game. And you really can't run away from anything. Once something kind of gets in your sights, it kills you. So you gotta be really careful. If I didn't start to get more careful with my health, I probably would just run out of it and then never would have been able to complete the game. So unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of foresight in how they sort of spread out the ammo and the health. And I'll be honest with you. I don't even think, it does feel like the combat is an afterthought. It's just put in there to be more video gamey and to not just be a walking sim. But I think I would have been fine with a game that looks and sounds like this to be a walking sim. I would have been okay with it just being a puzzle game. Because I really didn't. That combat really didn't click with me, and I definitely wouldn't play this game again for combat. I'd try to find some way to get out of that combat, which I was for a while. I was trying to find some way to get around all those little peanuts running around. But boy, those things were like peanut snipers, and no matter how far away they were from you, they would somehow manage to get you. So it was not great, really. Only one real boss in the game. The things holding the little grapefruit. You had 2 boss encounters, and the second boss encounter, they basically just kind of gave up, and they just gave you a weapon that could one-shot it. It was fun. I think that was probably one of the highlights, was that boss fight, along with puzzles from chapter 2 and 2, 3, 4, and 5, not chapter 1. So it seems like the later the game got on, the more the combat felt better because you had more weapons and more ammo, and then you had a limited number of encounters. So it seemed, I don't know. It already took 7 years to make this game, but I imagine if they had 2 more years or 3 more years, then they might have had and be willing to rework the initial couple of levels. I think they might have actually had a perfect 10, really. I think the only thing that drags this game down, and why it's getting mixed reviews, is because all the good things are really good. So again, graphics, sound, in general, the gameplay is okay. The controller reacts just fine. I feel those are good, but the actual fighting, not so good. And that first puzzle, terrible. I would have cut that first puzzle really before this game launched. Maybe have that puzzle be part of the demo, or maybe a prologue or prequel somebody could buy. But then if you do that, you'll turn off a bunch of people. So I don't know. I just think they just would have. I think they should have reworked that puzzle, that first one. But all the other puzzles are cool. With the big tube monster and solving that puzzle, and the various puzzles with getting the keys and inserting the little dots in the keys. That's good too. But yeah, if I had this game to do over again, then yeah, I would have just cut the combat completely. There just wasn't a need for it, especially in a game that's soaked with so much atmosphere. It seemed like the combat just wasn't going to do it for me. It did give you a sense of danger, and you did feel fear for your life because everything was stronger than you. But I felt more frustrated than fearful. Really, because everything just had even little peanuts. They just sharp shotted you and one shotted you. So it didn't feel fair. I think I wouldn't have given those peanuts such high accuracy, and you couldn't even strafe around them. Strafing was basically not a good strategy. all the enemies you basically ran straight up into and then shot them, except for the boss. And if you tried to strafe, then it would just predict where you were going to be, and it would shoot you where you strafed. So it's like, oh, okay, not exactly the kind of combat I would cherish. But that being said, again, I don't need to harp on that so much, but it is the thing that drags the game down. It brings it from being a perfect 10 to, really being a 7. It's significant enough of a point drop because the combat is so bad. And I understand that combat in a horror game bad combat in a horror game is sort of a tradition. I get that. But it's not a good tradition. I don't think anybody looks forward to horror game combat and goes, yeah, God, I can't wait to control something awkwardly and not be able to hit anything. And I don't think that's the thing that people like that much. Certainly not me. We like all the other stuff. We like the strange creatures and the fear of fright and, like the overwhelming despair that this game gives you. I love that, but I can definitely see people not being into this. I hope this game sells a lot. I hope it's a big hit. And I do hope people give it a chance. I think it probably deserves a place in Game of the Year, but like the lowest place, right? This might be a number 10 in a top 10 list. It may not even make the top 10. It may be maybe in place 11 or 12, there were a lot of really good games that were out this year, and more games coming. But I would say that folks should give it a try. If you're a hardcore gamer, and you don't mind the body horror, and you understand that that first puzzle is not representative of the game, you're okay with combat kind of being wishy-washy, then I think this is something you should try. Really, I think this is something everybody should try. But I think they should distribute a game save that starts at chapter 2, so that you don't have to do that stinking puzzle. And I think that would be probably best. Do everything of the exploration in that first part, and then just skip that puzzle. Then I think that I think more people would be on board if that was the case. Yeah. There's definitely a theme of birth and death, and it's called Scorn too. So your character seems like it doesn't treasure life, like empathy and life being really precious are not that important in this world. So, and you definitely get that. You definitely get the fact that life is kind of worthless. And if you're born from that pod, from that wall, then it seems like you're like the lower class. When you attaching all the weapons and stuff, they make you bleed and they make you hurt. But then, once you got to that last level, that last little citadel, those life forms seem to be like the upper class. They got to go into the hive mind, and they got to exist. Looks like they got to exist eternally. In that hive mind state. They lose their bodies, but they gain the ability to be without them, and then everybody else just struggles. So it seems like that's what's going on here. And it may not be like the central theme that it's trying to tell you. I don't know if there even is a message in this game. It might be just a series of themes strung together without any real underlying message. At least that's kind of how I feel about this. If there was an underlying message, I think there would be more things that would point you to a narrative, something to really tell you, what the point of the world was. And the only thing that I can really say is that the game is about birth and the struggle through life and reaching some sort of enlightenment. But of course, like real life, something gets in the way, and you end up being a person possessed by some parasite right before you reach your goal. In that way, the game's almost too realistic for its own good. Yeah. It's definitely Eastern storytelling, which I think this would frustrate Western. Well, I think it would frustrate people who are used to Hollywood style storytelling for sure, because it just like ends, right? And there's no real resolution. I mean, there is a resolution in the fact that your character dies, but there's no like real like there's no hand that is dictating what is happening or why it's happening or what is happening. So if you're born and raised on Hollywood movies, this is going to be very frustrating for you. If you like more European style storytelling, where it's just everything's just there on the table and it's your job to kind of figure things out, then I think you won't mind this so much. And again, it's a Serbian development team, so it kind of makes sense the way this story comes out. At least if you kind of look at the surrounding lore. And again, I don't know if it's like all Serbians or if it's like a mix of cultures. I know it's just a small team, and the core of it. It definitely. I mean, again, it definitely feels like something that was born out of that area. With the really dull colors and all the fog and just kind of the feeling of helplessness. This wasn't made by people living in mansions. No, I don't think this is made from that person's perspective. But yeah. I mean, I think I'll put this in my top 10s for the game of the year. It'll sit at number 10, mainly because it's something that I think it's imperfect, but you'll think about and talk about, and you'll want to learn more about. You want to learn more about the world and the meaning, if there even is anything. My understanding is that some things are left without explanation, not because the development team wanted to hide it, but because they also didn't really have like a point. Like they didn't have a message, because they also don't know what some things mean. They put things in there that are kind of cool looking, and sort of fit in the world, but not necessarily, like, not everything is like very carefully placed. And if anything in there matches, maybe because their subconscious weaves some sort of tale inside their heads. So there's definitely some of that. There are going to be some things which not even the developers can really explain, because there was no explanation in the first place. I think again, the only shortcoming of this game is that it is very, very short, of course. I mean, it's a 4 to 5 hour game, but it's a very rich experience. It's like having a fancy meal. Maybe you're not going to feel full, but you're going to have a meal that you're going to probably remember, and maybe you want to have again. So I think that's what this game is. This game is not. It's not a meal at McDonald's. It's a meal at a fancy French restaurant. A disgusting meal full of body horror, but a good meal nonetheless. As far as the asking price, you're basically paying $10 an hour. I don't think that's bad. And the team did spend a lot of time building this game. 7 years in development. It's not time that is free. And they're really dedicated, and obviously they had backers. So it's not like they didn't have any money behind it. But I imagine this game was a hard sell. Like if you showed this game to somebody, to a traditional publisher, if you walked in the door to EA or Ubisoft with this, I imagine they would laugh your ass off. I imagine they would kick you out on the street and throw a bucket at your head. So the fact that this thing even came out is pretty remarkable. I don't think you're going to ever get a game like this that comes out very often. And I'd love to see more games like this that just take a really amazing world and just run with it. Something that's not Tolkien and Star Wars. I mean, this is none of that, right? I mean, it's not even really H.R. Giger. It is significantly different than that. Although there is the sexual themes in there, obviously. But yeah, I'm glad I played this. And I think I'll pick this up on PC as well. I do want to kind of throw some money to the developers and at least reward them for what they did. Game Pass sort of does that. I mean, they get some money from Game Pass, but it's not like actually purchasing a game. And I don't think they're asking too much for the level of quality here. So maybe we'll try this on the Steam Deck at some point in time later on in the year and see how it runs. But yeah, yeah, there's a surprising lack of penis in this game. So definitely not Giger as far as that's concerned. Probably more Del Toro and Cronenberg. There are a fair number of vaginas though, so I guess it lets you know that it was probably mostly a male team made the game, which is okay. Penis art is a little awkward for Twitch and YouTube. They barely know how to deal with a woman in a bikini, much less a rather elaborate penis. Probably for the best. And quite frankly, that imagery has been done before. Done really well by Giger. Done really well by there's another artist that's really good at that. Not a Swedish artist. The name escapes me, but I think it's okay that they decided not to do that much very specific sexual organs, and they also managed to avoid the everything looks like an insect, which is very, very hard to do with this kind of game. I mean, I've seen many surrealist kind of games that basically just steal from the insect kingdom because that looks weird enough, but recognizable enough. That being said, I hope you enjoyed watching. Like I said, we'll play this on the Steam Deck and see how it looks. I imagine it won't look as good, and we'll wait a couple of weeks for that to happen. I mean, there's also a bunch of other games coming out, and I do want to go through Metamorphosis on the Steam Deck, since that's sort of in the same weird category. Obviously, not as good looking. Check it out. Definitely support the artist if you can. If you weren't a backer on the Kickstarter. Then at least pick it up or at least download it on Game Pass. The downloads actually mean something on the Game Pass service. So check it out. And hope you enjoyed watching this bizarre playthrough, and I'll see you at the next stream.